Hello and welcome to a new episode of Bahraini Dishes Cooking Show. My name is Chef Ali Youssef and today I'm preparing for you bacha. Have you ever heard about it? It's one of the famous dishes in Bahrain. Some people does it with feet, so toes, and some people does it with just the tongue. Some people just the brain or the cheeks. Well, me today I got the whole head. Very simple. It only takes time. I got a head of goat with tongue on, and I just took the jaw off. And I got a brain, got the chicks to there, and I got. Some people prefer to put dried chilies, salt. And for the spices, I've got only turmeric I'm gonna put in there. Here I've got the whole spices, cloves, cinnamon, cardamom, black pepper, bay leaves, and black lemon. Got 3 onions and a garlic. Let's put the heat on, and in fact I've got 2 pots here. It's just because I've got tap water here because I'm going to put the head here for at least 10 minutes minimum, just to get the dirt out of it, the extra hair and that, and right, we keep it there for at least 10 minutes. Before we go, let me tell you why I have the other pot. The other pot is manure water. It's just I keep it there ready so I get things done quickly. Right? When I'm done here, 10 minutes, we move it to there. We'll get back to you in 10 minutes. Welcome back, and now we have done our 10 minutes and should be done, cleaned. Now we're going to transfer to the other pot. Actually at home we're using only just 1 pot, and from there we will throw the water, put the meat on the side, and then put a fresh water, and then we will add the meat once the water is boiling. And that will take longer process. That's why I have it ready out there. Now, so you don't have a mess in your kitchen, you got to do it very gently, or you will throw it on a strainer in the house. It's much easier. This goes in there. Beautiful, clean. And here all I have is fat and dirt. This water goes to the drainage directly. We don't need it anymore. Since we have that one there, now going to add bay leaves, cardamom, black pepper, cloves, cinnamon, black lemon, and garlic. I'm going to cut these onions into 2 just to get the flavor out. This is 2. This is 2. And the salt and the chilies I will add it before close we're going to serve it. Now I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of turmeric, that's it. Bachas is everyone's favorite, almost. Some people don't like it because the way it looks, and it's usually served with our local bread, hashtag khubaz. And also serve usually at night. People have it in the evening for dinner. It would be great also to have it for iftar. It's just like tarid and bacha. They looks the same almost, but different is the color and the flavor. But they look almost the same. I'm gonna have it for your iftar. Talking about iftar time during the holy month of Ramadan, and also you can have it as a dinner for the normal days when it's not Ramadan. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, leave it on a very low heat for at least minimum of 3 hours. The longer it goes, the best it gets better, actually. Yeah, we'll leave it for at least 3 hours, and then I'll get back to you and show you what bacha is. Welcome back, and we are back after 3.5 hours, which is not bad. Long wait, and been doing a lot of things in between. And yes, we're back to our bacha, and it's almost ready. It is ready actually. I'm just doing the bread for it. This is the way how we cut the bread for it, and the size doesn't matter at all. You want it big, you want it small, even smaller than that you can still go if you want to or if you wish to. But I'm doing it like just randomly cuts because we're going to put the gravy on first and then the meat, because need the bread to absorb the liquid. And that's the favorite vegetable to serve with. I will be onions, red onions and lemons, or limes, or white onions and lemon. Whatever makes you happy. And this dish is very old traditional dish in Bahrain and GCC in general, actually, mostly in Bahrain and Kuwait. Yes, and there is something else similar to it, but you don't mix you don't do the bread this way. You just use the bread and eat it with the bread like that, and that way, not this way. That called wasla. Different between this and that one. A bit more spices, and we'll add to it potatoes. I think it's ready. Ooh, that looks fantastic. Let's do this. First of all, let's take the head out, put it on the side. Wow, everything is falling. That means it's totally ready. Wow. Let's dig in there and see what left. Nothing, just the vegetables. Now we're going to take gravy, slowly put it on the bread. Let's let it absorb the gravy. You might think of something now about those chilies and the salt. Yes, I have did put it an hour ago. I usually put the salt and the chilies an hour or half an hour before it's ready. Well, it's always ready after 3 hours, but it depends when you want to serve it. The longer it gets, the better it gets. For those people who like spicy, they'll break the chilies and make them go with the bread, like that way. See, you get the juice out of it. Slowly, gently mix it. Anywhere, all over the plate, not out of it. You think it's less, then you can add more. That's not a problem at all. Also, some people would like to have it with lot of gravy. That's it for now. Now we're free to put whatever meat you want. You can put it. First of all, put a little bit more of gravy. Then let's take care of this head a little bit. See, because it's very tender, you can just do like that. This is the tongue. You can put the tongue. It might be not enough. Then, a second. Then you will have the brain. Now the cheeks are falling off, but I wanted to have the brain actually. And also, you can have the eye. It's the eye. It's another eye. Now I got cheeks and eyes. Well, I'm gonna work on the brain and have it as soon as I finish this episode, and that will be the mission of today. That was our bacha. Our bacha is ready. I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoy the recipe. Welcome back, and now we have done our main dish, and now moving to the side dish with one of my favorite called Hassu, and the woman's labored woman favorite as well. And it contains spices. I've got 1 tablespoon of Bzar Bahraini mixed spices, turmeric. I've got 1 tablespoon, another tablespoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of cinnamon. And I've got a cup of flour. You can use any flour, number 2 or the all-purpose flour. And then I have 2 eggs, and I've got half tablespoon of turmeric and half tablespoon of bzar. And I got 2 cups of sugar here, and I got 1 cup of rashad. But when you saw, it's been soaked in the water for overnight, and it will it gets big like this. It was just little. Let's put the heat on for the flour first here. Let's get it brown, and then we need to caramelize the sugar. It's an easy dish, very easy, but it just take time for the flour actually to get it brown. Also, forgot to mention, also we need to add butter into it, but later on we'll tell you when exactly we're adding the butter. This Hassu is one of the old traditional meal, I would call it meal, not a dish, because it is a heavy dessert, I could say. It's not very sweet also. And now our flour is ready. As you see, it's brown. It was white, not anymore. So this is, we keep it aside. Now we're going to caramelize the sugar. Just put the heat up. Sugar. The only effort on this one is the time of browning the flour and caramelizing the sugar. That's it. Once you've done these two, you're done almost. We're always fighting actually for it at home. Sugar is getting in there. Let it go slowly by itself. No rush. And then once we have it done, I'm going to add the flour on that one, and then followed by I'm going to add the spices in there. Then once I'm done with that one, I put it in a low heat, mix it, add the water and the butter, and then from there I'll show you the next. And why is the egg with that spices there? Sugar also almost there. I think we need 5 minutes. And the sugar is almost there. Remember, don't just put direct quick water into the brown sugar, because the caramelized sugar, because you know sugar is very hot, and once you put it, it's not gonna be funny anymore. It just has to be very slow. I just want to make sure it's all liquid, because I can still see some sugar in there right once. Recommendation when to have it and when not to have it. You can have it the whole year, all around the year, but I recommend you to have it during the winter, during Ramadan, you know, because it's a heavy meal and it's a bit hot for you. So I'm going to add the flour. And mix it. Then I'm going to add the water. Slowly, slowly. That will be 3.5 cups. You hear it? Told you, be careful. Slowly, slowly. Make it calm down. Keep stirring it. Smells good so far. Now we're going to add the rashad. And you've got to put the heat on medium now. Now followed by the spices. Meanwhile, I'm going to put this pan on a high heat. And here I'm going to add the butter. Mix it. Put it in a low heat. Now here, I've got to put oil. Then this can be on a low heat and leave it. This egg, one. If you want to add more eggs, it's fine. That's it. Now you put the lower heat because you don't want to burn the egg. When you think your egg is ready, then you will add the spices. What spices we've got? We've got the Ibzar, Bahraini Ibzar, and I've got the turmeric powder. And that will be half tablespoon each. Now it's an optional actually. People will put the egg into it and people will just keep it on top of it. Well, what I'll do is I'm gonna make both people happy, who likes it from the top, who like it from the bottom. So I'm gonna put some of it here and some of it on the top. By adding, I'm done with this actually. Let's mix it. And now our dish is ready. Now, let me get things fixed, cleaned, and get our plate, and then I'll get back to you shortly. And here we go. And just put it on a plate. And that looks fantastic actually. You might think it's dark. It is dark because I have really caramelized the sugar and the flour has been browned. Here, as promised, the egg on top of each. And now that is it, our today's episode. I hope you like our Hesso, and this is it. Our recipe was easy going. Just as I said, it only takes time to caramelize the sugar and the flour. The rest just easy. Pack, you're done. All right. Thank you for watching, and have a time for yourself to make it and enjoy it. Thank you, and goodbye.